Hey, I wanted to share with you why the opxy is my new favorite travel buddy. So a bit of background, I have a bunch of gear. In particular for portable stuff, I have the op1 Field, I have the M8, and I have the opz. I've modded my Digitakt 2 to have a battery, and I've taken them all on the road with varying levels of success. So I just came from a trip where I was away for about 3 weeks, and it was the first time that I wrote a song essentially every single day, from idea to finishing it. And when I compared it with my previous trips, I realized that typically I'd usually get maybe a song, maybe 2 songs done. So I thought it was worthwhile to share with you why this is such a great little travel buddy. Reason number 1. It has a keyboard, and it's a playable keyboard, and it has polyphony. So for me, I really loved the M8, but I really didn't love having to punch in the notes cell by cell. I know you can attach a keyboard to it, but that kind of defeats the purpose of a single box. The op1 Field, it's great. It's got a playable keyboard as well. This, I think, is a little bit better. And the Digitakt, yeah, you can actually make it be a keyboard as well, but you can only really get 1 or 2 octaves depending on how you use it. So for me, just even having a keyboard that I can play with is a huge win in my travel setup. Reason number 2, like all teenage engineering products, it's a fun device. It draws you in, it makes you want to play it. It's got some really cool presets, really cool sounds, and it's a great tool for just coming up with ideas. It is an idea generation machine, and it's so easy to just get going with it and go from nothing to having something. So I love that about it. Another thing that is pretty awesome about the opxy is that you can actually see what the step components are doing. You get a little bit of feedback on it, unlike the opz, where I was always looking at the manual or trying to connect it to my phone to figure out what the heck it was doing. And then it wasn't that reliable. At least with this, you can see what's going on, and you can adjust your step components to make the songs that much more interesting. Reason number 3, the ability to go from just an idea, just a loop, to a full song. So it is super, super, super fast on this device. I love the EP133. I love how it does sections, and this kind of has the same idea, where you can just come up with a loop, so you can keep making copies of it, you can keep making variations of the same idea, but mute stuff, bring different instruments in. So it's just super powerful to come up with different variations. And then the song mode is like so easy to use. You just punch in your sections and try them in different orders, and you can navigate forwards and backwards. So it's so easy to just go from a single loop to making it a more complicated loop with a couple sections to making a full-blown song. Reason number 4, well, after you make the song, you can still keep playing around with it. It has 2 master effects, which are typically set to delay and reverb. And then you've got the punch-in effects that everyone knows, and they're pretty good, but they can be limiting. And then more importantly, you have the track effects. If you press the shift button, you can create pretty cool little patterns while the pattern is playing, and it just creates a lot of variation. You can record those patterns if you like. Another effect that is super awesome is the tape effect. I think I overuse it. So the ability to have it set up, be able to send it to your delay, send it to your reverb, set the EQ on it. There's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with it that help with those transitions. Finally, reason number 5, strength to weight ratio. So this it really is a beast. I love that the battery just goes on forever, like the op1 Field. I did a battery upgrade on my M8. I'm getting 4 hours on it, but I'm always watching the battery life on it. Whereas with the opxy, I'm never really worried about it. It always seems to have more than enough battery. It's got a lot of power. It's not as surgical as a Digitakt or an M8, so your ability to really get down to the step level and really manipulate stuff at that level, it's close, but it's not quite there. But for the portability, the fact that it's all in one box and all you need are headphones makes it just a killer value proposition. So the reason I made this video is because I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out my portable rig. I've tried many little combinations, and I often get back from a trip a little annoyed that I didn't use all of my stuff. And I felt like, okay, I found something that's really cool, something that really works. And I know it's an expensive unit, but you know, it really does a lot of the stuff that I've been trying to do for the last few years while I'm on the road. So hope you liked the video, and I'll catch you at the next one.